AMIR Khan says he will not fight Kell Brook if he is victorious versus Terence Crawford. Stay tuned, coming up next.
Hey, this is Cassie, and you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
Shout out to Blue Blood Sports TV.
You're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
Shout outs to Blue Blood Sports TV.
You're watching Blue Blood Sports TV. Hola, habla Cindy, está viendo Deportes TV.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So AMIR King Kong says that if he happens to be victorious against Terence Bud Crawford April 20th, the fight with himself and Kell Brook is possibly never going to happen. More than likely, it will never take place. Saying that, citing that he has great, bigger fish to fry, and if he's victorious against Terence Bud Crawford and becomes a champion, the fight with Kell Brook, unfortunately, will never take place. I don't understand why the fight with Kell Brook wouldn't take place if he was victorious against Terence Bud Crawford. I know he would want to unify with the other champions, Keith Thurman, Errol Spence, and Sean Porter. But Errol Spence and Sean Porter most likely gonna fight. And then most likely, Terence Crawford will be looking for a rematch. I'm pretty sure there's a rematch clause somewhere in the contract that if AMIR King Kong was to be victorious, that there would be an immediate rematch for Terence Bud Crawford to get a shot to regain his title. So I don't understand why he's saying that the fight with himself and Kell Brook wouldn't happen and it would never happen. But if you lose, the fight with Kell Brook is a possibility. You know, basically stating that, you know, if he has nothing to lose, then he'll fight Kell Brook. But if he has something to lose, that fight with Kell Brook is not going to take place. AMIR Khan, then he cited that he's not afraid of Kell Brook. He never was afraid of Kell Brook. It just has to make sense financially and business-wise before he takes the fight, stating that, you know, it has to be the right time for me to fight Kell Brook. It has to be the right finances to fight Kell Brook. He cited that I'm a prize fighter. So if I'm gonna fight Kell Brook, it has to be for the correct prize. With that said, you know, we see AMIR Khan fight other fighters. He's taking less money to face Terence Bud Crawford, although the title is on the line. But AMIR Khan once upon a time held the IBF title, and AMIR Khan still wasn't willing to fight him. So he's fighting Terence Crawford for less money because he's citing the reason being is the title. But he wasn't looking to fight Kell Brook when he was undefeated and had a title. So, you know, it's just the fact that I don't think AMIR Khan at this point in time wants to lose to his countrymen. He wants to, he don't want to have, you know, Kell Brook to have one up on them and have bragging rights in their own country because they are countrymen. So I think AMIR Khan just is avoiding that fight. It's one thing to lose to a guy outside of your country. It's a whole nother thing to lose to a guy in your backyard. So I just think that AMIR Khan just never wanted to fight with Kell Brook. I don't think that fight will ever happen. It's a big domestic fight, the big domestic rivalry over in the UK, but AMIR Khan just doesn't want that fight for whatever reason. It's sad to say that we'll never get the fight between AMIR Khan and Kell Brook, regardless of what happens in the Terence Crawford fight. I don't think that even if AMIR Khan loses this fight, he'll ever fight Kell Brook, point blank and period. I think he'll look for other reasons and other avenues and cite other reasons. He will say things like, you know, maybe I'll get a shot at another title. You know, maybe I got to work my way back up. Kell Brook doesn't do it for me, you know, so on and so forth. AMIR Khan always have excuses for why he's not fighting Kell Brook. And, you know, like I said, I'll point to the fact that I just think that he doesn't want Kell Brook to have bragging rights. AMIR Khan goes back and lives in the UK, so he doesn't want to have to live with that in his own home country. It's one thing to lose to a guy in Danny Garcia, a guy in Terence Crawford. It's one thing to lose to a guy in the States. He's not from the States. Majority of his life is spent over in the UK. Although he comes over here in the States and he trains here, his trainers are stateside trainers and things of that nature. But AMIR Khan still resides over in the UK, and he doesn't want to have that hanging over his head in his own country. So I don't think AMIR Khan thinks he could beat Kell Brook. I don't think AMIR Khan will ever face Kell Brook. So that's all I got for y'all, man. Let me know what y'all think. AMIR Khan says if he's victorious against Terence Bud Crawford, the Kell Brook fight will never happen. That's kind of an oxymoron. Why would you want the fight to happen when you lose? that would take a lot of the luster out of the fight, I would think. You know, wouldn't you want to have the fight when it's at its highest? When you're victorious, the fight would make the most. But you want to have the fight with KELL Brook only if you lose? That makes no sense. But it does make sense when it's coming from AMIR Khan because he never wanted the KELL Brook fight to begin with. But that's all I got for y'all. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to New Media. Shouts out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. AMIR Khan says if he loses to Terence Bud Crawford, the KELL Brook fight will happen. If he wins the Terence Bud Crawford fight, the KELL Brook fight will never happen. Makes no sense, right? I know. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.
The Blue Blood Sport TV, baby, from the Empress. Much love.